Alrighty. Well, I'm Cole Frazier of Misfit Monarchs, and I am here with my buddy Raspy.
Yeah.
Totally just spoke right over you while you were talking. Mad disrespectful. But today we are going to be doing some coloring. Taking it back to some old school. What grade were we coloring in? Who knows?
Fuck, bro. I was coloring like 10 years ago.
Yeah. I was like, how old are you?
17.
17? Are you actually 17?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
I knew you were young. I thought you were 17, but I feel like I've known you for a while.
Nah.
I thought you were like...
I turned 18 in July.
Dang.
So I'll be 18 July 2021. I already graduated, though.
You're a youngin'. Oh, yeah. So you were coloring 10 years ago at the ripe age of 7 years old.
Oh, yeah.
And now we're back at it again, coloring. We just ran over to Dollar General. We got ourselves a dresses coloring book and some Cosmic Cats. So
Cosmic Oats.
Cosmic Oats.
Cosmic Oats.
Cosmic Oats. Okay, pick your poison. Which one you want?
I'm going Cosmic Oats.
Okay, I'm going to go with the Cosmic Oats as well. Got the Crayola, the classic. But yeah, so you are from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Actually,
you are not actually from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
I grew up in Cincinnati, Ohio until I was 8. And then my mom remarried, and then I moved to Pittsburgh.
Okay. Nice.
Crack open these neon crayons that look fucking like normal. How's this neon?
I don't know, dude. We'll have to see when you actually put crayon to paper.
Watch me.
Let's see how you color between the lines if you're a little bit more abstract with it. So, Cincinnati until what age?
Until I was 8.
Okay, nice. And then, what part of Pittsburgh are you living in?
So I'm like north of Pittsburgh. It's a little town called Cranberry Township. Small little place.
Okay, nice.
I don't know if I should say that on the internet, but fuck it.
I mean, people want to know.
Yeah.
People want to know about you.
Well, I'm moving anyways, so.
Yeah. Where are you moving?
Moving to Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah.
Not quite sure where my parents are moving yet, but they're moving as well.
Okay.
We're all moving around the same time.
Nice.
Kind of handy.
Yeah, we just filmed a live performance video for your new song. You want to talk about that? Who you wrote it for? Kind of inspiration behind that?
No, I wrote that shit for my mom. I literally had no intentions of dropping it. It was just supposed to be something I gave to her before I left to go to LA, but ended up dropping it, and here we are. My mom was super happy though. She cried. She loves it. She literally consistently asked me for like the next 2 days what the lyrics were. She doesn't like memorize now.
Yeah.
She said all of her friends love it.
Yeah, I remember the first time I listened to it, I definitely teared up a little bit. The second time I listened to it and listened to the words a little bit deeper, definitely shed a few tears. It's a beautiful song.
Thank you, man. Much appreciated.
I love when artists let you into their life a little bit deeper than most songs are a little shallow, but you definitely let the fans in a little bit deeper into your life, which is really dope.
Much appreciated. Yeah, felt like it was a little taste of me.
Yeah, for sure. So what was your childhood like in Pittsburgh?
In Pittsburgh or in Ohio?
Not in Cranberry Township, I should say.
In Pittsburgh or in Ohio? Because I had a childhood in both.
This is true. I mean, I was born in California, but I moved into West Virginia when I was 5, and I don't remember most of my childhood in California.
See, I remember some of my shit in Ohio. I definitely do remember more of Pittsburgh, though.
Yeah, so you moved when you were in, like, 2nd or 3rd grade?
2nd, yeah.
2nd grade? So what was good old Ohio like, the meme state? The state
Is it really a meme state? Is that
I feel like everyone hates Ohio, dude.
I loved it.
I'm just like, I don't have a whole lot of experience in Ohio.
I just fucking colored outside the lines.
Oh, God.
No, fucking Ohio's dope, bro. I do have a lot of love for Ohio. I mean, I lived in Cincinnati, so I didn't live in the city though, so I'm not like that, you know.
Yeah.
But what's it called? No, I lived out in like a little suburb outside of Cincinnati. I couldn't tell you where. I don't even remember what it was called, to be honest with you.
Don't even know your hometown's name.
Actually, no. I think it was Anderson Township.
Okay.
Yeah, Anderson Township is where I grew up.
Nice.
And then It was me. My mom has triplets, so she had triplets before she had me. So I have a blood brother and 2 blood sisters that are all 10 years older than me. So they just turned 28 like fucking 5 days ago.
Crazy.
Yeah, but they're all about 10 years older than me. And now life was fucking pretty much normal. My dad died when I was 2.5, so I pretty much grew up my entire life without having a dad. Which is fine. It didn't really like scar me for life, considering I can't really remember it. But
Yeah, it's an
experience.
Yeah,
but
makes your childhood a little bit more rough.
Yeah, my mom's fucking goated though. My mom was always there, which was really nice. She definitely put me first, before all my siblings too.
Yeah.
Which is kind of fucked, but I mean, at the end of the day, I really appreciate it, and I was young as fuck, so
Yeah.
She's made sure I had a good childhood, which is great. I love her for that.
Yeah, having a strong woman in your life is definitely a huge blessing. I don't think people realize it, I think, until you get older, and then you kind of see that, like, having strong women in your life is a huge, huge blessing.
No, 100%. Because it feels like a fucking therapy session.
Honestly, yeah,
Because
bro.
I'm, like, coloring. It feels like a therapy session.
That was kind of the whole thought
this.
process behind it, is, like, this is such, like, it's kind of mindless, but it's so nostalgic that, like, it allows you to kind of, like, enter an old mindset that you probably haven't been in a while. You know what I
Bro,
mean?
literally.
But,
I'm fucking vibing.
but yeah, so went through Ohio.
Oh, yeah, and I came to Pittsburgh.
Good old Pittsburgh.
Fucking... I didn't really have a lot of friends when I moved to Pittsburgh. But my neighbors were hella cool. I fucking love my neighbors. They don't live here anymore. Sad. They moved away when I was in, like, 4th grade. But
Yeah.
we always had fucking a shit ton of fun.
Do they have kids your age, or?
Yeah, so they had 3 sons. And, fucking... One of them was the same age as me, and then the other one was the same age as my stepsister, who's 2 years older than me.
Okay.
So, that was vibey. I'd always kick it with them. We'd all go explore the woods and shit.
Yeah.
Start fires, do stupid things. But, it made for a good childhood.
As you do in the woods of the East Coast. If you
Oh,
grew up,
100%.
you grew up in an eastern state.
100%.
I think we all had a mutual childhood experience of going in the woods and cutting down trees and building forts.
Oh, literally. That's all I fucking did as a kid.
I was thinking about that yesterday because I grew up in Morgantown and whole childhood out in the woods with machetes cutting down trees.
Yup.
Like who was letting like 10-year-old Cole Frazier out in the woods with a machete?
Bro, I'm saying,
forts?
who was letting me out in the woods with a machete? My mom wasn't. My friends have machetes, that's for sure.
Building like tree houses and stuff.
Fuck yeah, bro.
When you started bringing like nails and like hammers in the wood to start putting planks on trees to climb.
See, we never got that far.
You knew things were getting crazy.
We never got that far. We'd chop up like trees and then make like teepees.
Okay.
You know the vibes.
I used to do that in our backyard.
Hell yeah.
So you take sheets and old like drop cloths from my dad's like workshop and make teepees.
Yeah, see, I fucking did all that shit, which is always super vibey. My mom used to have this cowbell that she would ring every single day at 5:30 p.m. until she gave me a watch for my birthday.
Oh, yeah.
But she'd always ring that bell. What's up, Chase? She'd
What's up,
always
buddy?
ring that bell, and then fucking that would let me know it's time for dinner. That means like my stepdad got home from work,
Yeah.
and it's time for me to come in for dinner. And then if there was still some sunlight out, I'd go out after dinner, but that was rare.
Yeah. Now everyone has cell phones, but like
Facts, see, I didn't have that shit growing up. Like, I was
Yeah,
right on the
same.
verge of, like, having that shit. Like, everyone
Yeah.
after me got
That's
that
it.
privilege, but I never got that privilege.
yeah, my grandpa, he has a really loud whistle. And like when it's dinner time and you're at my grandfather's house, he'll get up and whistle, and you know if you're not there within like 5 minutes, you're gonna be hurt for sure.
Yeah, I'm saying, see, I try and always act like I didn't hear the cowbell and be like, oh, I didn't hear it, I'm so sorry. I always heard it.
Yeah.
Always heard that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, bro, I am terrible at coloring. I haven't colored in a fatty minute.
Yeah, honestly, they're not as neon. Maybe that needs like a Maybe they need a black light or something.
I'm saying these are not neon at all.
I mean, that
look
pink
like
is
normal.
pretty poppin'. It's not bad.
Looks normal.
But yeah, 17 years old. Talked about Ohio, got a little bit of Pittsburgh, going to LA. What else are you excited about that's coming up?
I don't know. My 18th birthday, I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Just to have like the little extra. I mean, I already have a lot of freedom. Like here I am, fucking in West Virginia.
Yeah.
But I mean, I already have a lot of freedom. But I'm excited for like the little bit of extra freedom, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Just comes with being.
Yeah, I'm just excited to be able to sign my own fucking papers.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Like that's why I don't have my own place, because I can't sign my own lease.
Yeah. It'll make contracts easier for music. It'll make everything
100%.
so much easier for you.
100%.
And are you rocking with a label? Do you have a distribution deal? Like, what are you?
So I have a little small scale distribution deal right now.
Okay.
But I mean, other than that, I'm technically independent. So
Yeah. I'm a big fan of independent, I think. I think if you're able to do it yourself, you might as well.
I mean, yeah, it's vibey. I feel like people also take it like fucking out of proportion though. Like
Yeah.
people will always be saying shit like oh my god, that guy sold his soul. And no, that's how fucking music works. You sign deals,
Yeah.
that's how you get paid.
Yeah, and it's also like you need help in distribution. Like you need help.
Yeah, like it's
and
not
the-
like you don't do it all yourself. It's not me
Yeah.
selling my fucking soul to the devil. Like what?
No. I think that's a huge misconception, I think, for any young artist is they're like, oh, I can do this myself. But you don't have experience with marketing. You don't have experience with, like, all that stuff. Like, who are you to think that you can just, like, the whole concept of just, like, I'm going to blow up. It's like, nah, there's so much pre-work that goes into stuff.
Yeah, that shit doesn't work like that.
No, like, there's so much work, there's so much things that happen, so many things that happen behind the scenes that you don't see on the internet that are going on.
Alright, you want to hear my conspiracy theory?
Yes.
Alright, Post Malone, right?
Dude, I was just talking about him yesterday. I don't have a conspiracy theory, but I'm curious what you have to say.
So I fuck with Post Malone heavy. Music's amazing, great fucking dude. All this shit, nothing wrong with anything. It's not like a negative conspiracy theory. But the way Post Malone was said to have blown up, because people, all of a sudden, everyone wants to talk like, oh, industry plant this, oh, industry plant that, blah, 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 blah. Anybody that signs any sort of a deal whenever people didn't know what they were, industry plant. Which is not true. That's not...
Who's that YouTuber that always makes industry plant videos?
Patrick CC?
No. There's
I've seen a
another
bunch of these.
kid. I don't mind. I like Patrick CC, but
Patrick CC said some very disrespectful shit to me one time, and
Did
I
he?
will never forget it. Yes.
Okay.
I don't hold grudges, but he said some very disrespectful shit to me.
Yeah. Well, let's hear. I'm curious what you're thinking.
All right, conspiracy theory, right? So everyone wants to talk about industry plants nowadays, and everyone has their own little opinion on like what an industry plant is. Post Malone was said to have blown up. What year did White Iverson drop? Like fucking Iverson, whatever. Fucking when did that drop?
2016.
Okay, yeah, we'll say 2016.
I don't know.
2016, social media is a thing, but like not like the TikTok doesn't exist. None of that shit exists. But like we have Instagram, all that type of shit. Instagram's algorithm sucks dick. Number one. So no one's blowing up on Instagram. Any other algorithm sucks dick. Twitter's algorithm's alright, but fucking regardless, Post Malone was said to have dropped a song that he recorded in his closet and then woke up the next morning and it blew up. And all these major, like Travis Scott and everyone co-signing him, like posting it on their stories. That type of shit does not happen.
No, it doesn't.
That
exist.
is bullshit.
Never happened.
I fuck with Post Malone. I fuck with his music. Great fucking person. Great artist. Nothing against it. That story is bullshit.
Yeah.
Chronic fucking bullshit. That does not happen. I'm sorry, but that does not happen.
So what's the theory?
Post Malone's technically, if you want to call it that, an industry plant.
Yeah, I definitely, because the story is like he moved with his buddy as a producer to LA, right? I don't know. Like,
See, I didn't even hear that part of the story. All I heard was I was in a closet, I recorded it, and then I dropped it, and then woke up the next morning.
The story that I think I've heard that part, but there's also another part that like his friend was a producer that was moving to LA, and he just kind of went with him and like sent it to LA and just kind of made it happen. And I thought that's when he made. I don't know if he made White Iverson when he was in Texas or when he was in LA.
See, that type of shit just doesn't make sense to me. Like, it just doesn't sound like...
Well, because you have the experience to know that things don't just happen like that. Hey, Chase, do you want to check to make sure we're still rolling for me?
Yep.
Sweet.
Missed my entire White Iverson.
I know, I'd be so pissed, honestly.
No, but that's my conspiracy theory. Nothing wrong with it. I don't have anything against anyone that's gotten any sort of help.
No.
I just feel like people blow a lot of things out of proportion. Like, I saw this on TikTok the other day, and it was this kid who was like, he's like popping in some other country. He has 11 million followers on TikTok.
Yeah.
And someone was like, oh, this guy's an industry plant. Nobody knows who he is. He has 11 million followers on TikTok and only 100,000 monthly listeners, but's getting all this industry help and all this shit. He's like, he's an industry plant. And I was like, just because someone's popping on another platform and their music isn't popping doesn't mean they're an industry plant, number one.
Yeah. And
then he was like giving all this other conspiracy shit, like nobody knows anything about him, nobody knows where he's getting this help, blah 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 blah. I literally did 2 seconds of research. He's signed to Atlantic Records. So I literally commented, oh, he's signed to Atlantic Records, my boy. And then somebody replied to, or like 3 people replied to my comment. They're like, up, here comes another one. Here comes another industry plant. Like, bitch, what?
it's just weird. I don't think anyone... It's funny, when you watch some of those YouTubers that make those videos, you look them up and they're artists that make really horrible music. And like you can tell they didn't find success in music, so then they became YouTubers that talked about music, and they're salty towards the music industry because their music isn't good. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna like say names and I'm not gonna take shots at anyone, but there's definitely a YouTuber that I commented on his video because it was so just offensive and trash, the things he was saying, that I was like, look at your last music video that you shot for one of your songs and please be quiet.
You know who's actually cinematically very crazy?
Who?
Lil Hansen.
Lil Handsome?
Lil Hansen.
Lil Hansen. Lil Handsome.
Lil Hansen.
Yeah, Lil Handsome on the track.
Her name's Lil Hansen, right?
Lil
Hansen.
Lil Hansen. Oh, yeah, I think I follow her on Instagram.
The YouTuber. Yeah,
I think so.
She started becoming an artist. Mm-hmm. Started posting videos and shit.
Yeah.
Like music videos. Her music videos are fucking insane. Yeah. Like top tier quality. Like does not make sense how fucking good. Lil Handsome.
Lil Handsome. I'm gonna comment that on one of her pictures later tonight.
I swear to God that's her name. See, I never like dove into that YouTube scene, but I swear to fucking God that's her name. Lil Handsome. I burped.
Lil Hansen.
I swear to God, if I'm butchering that, I'm gonna get eaten alive.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, I'm probably gonna get roasted for calling her Lil Handsome, but I think that should be her name.
There's definitely some kid on SoundCloud named Lil Handsome.
Yeah, I definitely need to bust.
It's definitely one of those people that's like, someone's gonna fucking Snapchat me from my school. Oh my God, there's this SoundCloud rapper that goes to my cousin's school. You guys should like make a song together. Lil Handsome. That's how it be, bro.
Yeah, music scene.
People just don't understand. I mean, I don't have any fucking hate towards it. Like whenever people say that shit, people are just stupid as fuck.
I think there's just levels of artists. Like, you get it. Like there's level of seriousness and there's level of investment of time and effort into music, and there's like a funny. There's a silly, like, it's not silly, but there's like a curve to how good you are actually at something versus how good you think you're at something. So like at the beginning when you're not very good at a task, you think you're really good at it.
Oh yeah.
But then
100%.
you start getting better and then you realize how bad you're at it, and then you think you're worse than you actually are.
Bro, that's so fucking true, because that's how like my entire shit was. Like, I was like, oh my God, I'm actually good at this.
Yeah.
Fucking awful at it.
Dude.
And now that I'm like considered good, I think I'm like terrible at it, you know?
Yeah. I think that's like the mind of every artist. I think everyone goes through that phase of like you get that initial, like, you start finding your sound and you're like, dude, I'm the best. I'm so sick. And then you, like, start working with an engineer that's like, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong. And you're like, oh my God, I am awful.
That sounds so familiar. Wow.
I'm not gonna cap, I wasn't listening.
Oh, good.
But
Yeah.
I'm sure that you were roasting me in some way.
No. I think he was roasting himself.
And a little bit of you.
And a little bit of him.
Well, I'm mad at you.
If you're curious, if the audience is curious who is in the background, this is Chase Copley. We are currently in his studio/home.
Probably don't know who it is. Probably never will.
Honestly, if you know who I am, you definitely know who Chase Copley is. Or if you don't, then you should unfollow me and never speak to me again, because Chase is my favorite human in the world. Do you want to do a little update on where you're at on your coloring book?
Yeah.
Let's see what you got. Show it to the camera. Show the class.
So
what
we've
we're
got
working
this
with.
little cat in a
Yeah.
UFO. He's stoned. He's got bloodshot eyes. He's very neon, very colorful. Yeah, that's what we got so far.
Hell yeah. I'm working with a ball of yarn planet,
Oh, you make
and
me
I've
feel like shit.
just made it colorful. I mean, they're both pretty colorful and pretty crazy. We're just kind of having fun with it. But audio went out, video stopped, so we're gonna kind of come back to a topic we were just talking about. But how was it like meeting good old Landon Cube?
Oh yeah, what I was saying is it was kind of surreal, like meeting Landon, because what's it called? I say that on like some weird shit, like I know Chase is sitting right here, good ass buddies with him. It's fucking weird shit. But like, no, it's kind of surreal just because it's like fucking. So I've met him before. I saw him in a concert with my boy Stacy and Ian Dior, and they all had like a show. So like I saw Landon, and like I think I like was like face to face with him, and I don't think we ever like talked.
Yeah.
But and that was whenever I was like fucking nothing to. I was like a nobody. Like Stacy and I weren't friends back then. Stacy and I met at that show. He's a hella dope dude. Very, very, very fucking genuine person.
Stacy.
Poor Stacy.
Poor Stacy. Oh yeah.
Very genuine person. Fucking love that guy.
Yeah, he's dope.
Yeah, love that guy to death. But it was surreal meeting Landon because fucking I don't know, I just remember whenever all this shit was happening with him and Skies. Unironically saying that. But no, I just remember all this shit that was happening with him and Skies and like how they were popping off, and I remember just like watching all that shit happen and watching them grow.
Yeah.
And that was before I even started making music, and it was just like so interesting to see. And it's like I really thought Landon was hella fucking goated and hella like just a great artist. He still is. He's a fucking amazing
really
artist.
Super
But
talented.
super talented. But it was just kind of surreal meeting him just like fucking like 3-4 years later.
Yeah.
Like watching all those videos and shit, and then just next thing you know, being friends with him. And then I go to parties and people are always like, "Oh my god, you met Landon Cube? You met Landon Cube?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's a fucking boy."
Yeah.
Landon's bitch ass called me last night. Oh, Chase, yeah. Give me your phone. We're calling Landon, and I'm saying the Imagine Dragons bullshit right back to him on the fucking interview. Give me your phone.
He's gonna see it coming.
I know, it's way funnier.
Why my phone?
Because my phone's audio.
Okay.
Facts. How did you meet? So you were friends with Ian Dior, and then you met Stacy?
No,
Or
so
you
I'm
were
not friends with. I'm not friends with Ian.
Okay.
Ian and I'm good friends with Ian's roommate.
Okay.
They're just like best friends. But
So before you were making music, you were how old? When you were
I
at
started
that
making
concert?
music. Oh no, I was making music at that concert, but I just wasn't like I didn't have
you
any
were
like
just-
numbers or anything.
Yeah, you weren't doing anything quite yet.
No, like nothing was really crazy. That was
Yeah.
like over a year ago. It was right before quarantine. Chase.
My fault.
Mans is over there
Real
goofing us.
distracted.
Call him.
The most distracted man in the world.
Alright, toss it.
You ready?
Yeah.
Don't hit the... Fucking hits the camera as he's answering.
Yo, Landon.
That's good.
You fuck with Imagine Dragons?
Oh yeah, I love that band, man.
Could you imagine dragging these nuts across your fucking forehead?
Hey, dude, that's me, man. I like that band.
Oh, I'm so sorry, man. You want to say what's up to the little interview?
Is it?
It's a little interview.
Oh, it's an interview. What is it?
It's It's an interview.
What would be awesome if you would actually watch my camera to make sure we don't.
I'll sit here and watch it the entire time.
Okay.
If you let me edit the footage first draft.
I'll consider it.
Tonight.
No, dude. We're gonna finish this interview. I'm gonna dip out. We'll finish the. What is the name of the song?
Before I go.
Before I go. Okay.
So you're gonna drop me that footage before you do?
Are you recording now?
Yeah, we're recording.
Back.
Yeah, sorry we had some technical difficulty. Lost Landon Cube there, but we're right back at it. Coloring once again.
In
No
45
idea.
minutes of footage.
I have no idea what we're talking about anymore, but
I don't have COVID. I have a sinus infection.
okay.
I got tested twice, like last week.
Have you gotten vaccinated yet?
I have not.
You're an anti-vaxxer? You got an anti-vaxxer in the house?
I'm not an anti-vaxxer, bro. I'm just worried. So, the way I think about it is, I want to have kids when I'm older. I want to start a family and shit.
Okay.
So, what pops into my mind as like a main concern is the vaccination hasn't been around for that long.
Okay.
So, I don't think it's gonna affect me personally. But like, the last thing I want is like to have a fucked up kid because of it. You know, like I'm fine. Like shit. If I had a kid, okay, but like if I had a kid,
is there science behind that though?
I don't know, but like at the same time, like you don't know. Because there's no science behind it.
There is science behind it. I mean, like I think the main concern of most people, we're getting into the vaccine debate. This is a unwanted turn, but we're gonna go there because we're gonna go there. Why not? We're here. We've arrived at the vaccine debate. But are you concerned about the fact that like it's the new style of vaccine?
No, I just really don't want to have fucked up kids. I'm not worried about the vaccine fucking me up. Like, I'm fine with it.
I know, but where are you getting that concept from?
I don't know. It just popped in my head.
You're just
now I want
worried.
to have fucked up kids, yeah.
You just got like an unwarranted paranoia.
Yeah, let me go back to that. I'm not, like, if I had a kid that had Down syndrome or something like that, I'd love it the exact same. It's my fucking kid, you know?
Yeah, obviously.
Like, no fucking, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the last thing I want is my kid to have some sort of issue because of something I did, you know?
Yeah. I know, but like I don't know what the science behind vaccines.
You know, there probably isn't any. I'm probably just being dumb. And I'm gonna get vaccinated. I might bank my sperm first though.
Oh yeah.
Just to, be safe.
I think
Not
I
the
mean,
only person
do your
with a
research. I'm not a vaccine. I'm not a vaccinologist. Like, I don't have my...
A vaccinologist? Is that an actual word?
I don't know. I probably just made it up. I'm kind of known for being stupid and making words up. But,
A vaccinologist.
do your research. Make an educated decision. I don't think anyone should just take any word that they hear, regardless of its origin of... where it's coming from. I think you should do your own research and figure out whether it's for you or not. But I think from my research, I felt comfortable getting I got the Pfizer. Got my second dose a few weeks ago, so I'm officially...
How was that? Did you get sick?
I did not. I reacted very, very well to it. The next day I had some aches and pains, but took some acetaminophen, and I was
hell yeah.
feeling great.
Yeah, both my folks are vaccinated.
Oh, yeah.
So they're chilling. I should really get it, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you should probably... I mean, if you're
I
worried
travel
about it...
a lot, so
if you're
it's
worried
like-
about it... But yeah, if you're traveling a lot, I think it'll give you a little bit more peace of mind. It'll allow the people that you're traveling to, let them have a little bit more peace of mind that you're vaccinated and good to go.
No, literally. Chase, do you have a Sharpie?
I freaking love that we just, like, randomly got on, like...
Topic of
I feel like we're on
vaccinations.
the... Like, I guess we are in a pandemic right now, but...
I'm gonna go grab a Sharpie.
I feel like we're on a Joe Rogan podcast.
Podcast?
We're in a podemic, making a podcast. Oh, I should have made the cat black, because then we could have had a Wubs. Good thing we have a cat book, but while he's out, this is my first addition to the coloring book. Raspy's up trying to find a Sharpie. I'm just going to sign it with a colored pencil. But
Chase has a shortage of absolutely
just sign
anything.
it. Just sign it with a black pen or black Crayola.
He's grabbing a Sharpie.
I officially signed it. I'm gonna put a hashtag pound symbol #1 on there.
Oh fuck yeah, that actually looks good. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Fuck, bro, my signature's so ugly.
You gotta refine it. I'm gonna pull this up, get a little close up of what's happening over here. Let me put this on autofocus. Let's see the signature action. Oh, that's because this camera's overheating. Love to see that. All right, dope.
So, this is my Neon Cat finish.
Oh yeah.
I signed it right there. #1, the first one in this coloring book. Signed by yours truly, Raspy.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'll show you mine. First one, Cole Frazier, Misfit Monarchs. End of the interview. Anything you want to shout out? Anything you want to talk about? Want to shout out your mom?
Yeah, shout out my mom for always being a fucking goat. And then just shout out to everyone that's, you know, been a part of my life up to this point. And everyone, like, all the constant, like, supporters that are always around, you know? You know what I'm talking about? Like, I always see, like, certain people that are always there.
Yeah.
Fucking love those people.
The day ones that are always out there liking, commenting.
100% always in my lives.
Music,
100%
family.
love those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for watching the very first. Don't have a name for this series yet, but I don't know how many of the people you're going to watch this, but if you have an idea for the coloring book series,
I'll just call it Cosmic Oats.
Cosmic Oats with Raspy #1.
Cosmic Oats.
I don't
with
think we're going to
raspberry.
call it that.
It'd be a
But
vibe.
we'll consider it.
It'd be a
If there's
vibe.
enough Cosmic Oat comments, we might keep it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Tune in for the next one. Check out Raspy's music. Great artist, great guy.
Much appreciated.
Deuces.
Hell yeah.